Hi everyone, this is our second video on the writing series, and today I'm going to discuss about the fine motor activities which can be done at home and very simple ones. So again we are going to apply this again to children for up to 7 years. Now starting with the younger ones, what do you really need to do? Very simple basic stuff. Let the children grasp their toys, their books themselves. Let's not have somebody super eager, their didis or something, just handing them stuff. Let them move, let them catch their things. That's the building of the grasp, right? So instead of doing fancy things first, they should just do really basic simple stuff like holding their own toys, holding on to their own sipper. Encourage them to hold their sipper while they're drinking, trying to feed themselves. That's quite a task. I mean, to take food in a spoon and put it in your mouth. I mean, it's a daunting task for a child, and they are going to make a little bit of a mess. But all this actually goes in the process of developing fine motor, apart from independence, of course, and a lot of other things. But that's how it begins. And then you can experiment later on as they are growing older. You can experiment. I've got a lot of things written here, so I don't want to miss any. I'm going to look in here. With the younger ones, you can work on Play-Doh, of course. A lot of Play-Doh, otherwise simple atta made at home with a little bit of haldi, or you can even put maybe something which gives color, anything which leaves color, right? Haldi is there, then beets, juice of beetroots, if they are available during that time. And if you're supervising them, even food colors, all right. I mean, if you're around, and you just need to make sure they're not ingesting it. And crayons, Faber-Castell has lovely crayons with different grips, or wherever you can get hold of interesting crayons. Again, it provides an incentive to the child to hold it and try and use it. Shaving brushes, they have a fantastic hold, the back, for the child. I mean, the first hold, use a shaving brush the first time, because that's the hold. They practice the hold with the whole hand, right? And then as later on they grow older, of course there's cutting, pasting, coloring. But what I've realized is that over these years, and I'm sure a lot of moms would agree with me, children who are not fond of writing would most likely not be interested in sitting and coloring a full page. It just doesn't work for them. So again, you provide them incentive by providing them different kind of materials to color, different kind of brushes, different kind of crayons, crushing paper into balls and maybe having a ball fight. Craft work is very good again. Plucking mint leaves, plucking spinach, coriander, shelling peas. You have to make it look exciting, but it's all working towards that. Or treasure hunt in a Play-Doh, put some black chanas in a Play-Doh and let them like take out and maybe even count them, so it works as a counting game too. And as the children grow older, you can even do things like beading. Of course, you all would know, but even making jewelry, bracelets, girls would love it, right? Give them a chance to do that. Then like tying their shoelaces, buttoning. These are exercises even in Montessori that I was exposed to and taught, and we were told that how important they are for the child development. For younger children and older, even you could do things like for younger ones, transferring solids. So you can dal from one bowl to the other, so that it doesn't get wasted and it can be used. Make sure their hands are clean. Transferring solids, transferring liquids, pouring water from a jug. I learned how to do it perfectly when I was doing my Montessori, so as late as that, right? So these are all joyful, fun things which help in developing your fine motor. Transferring solids, like I said, squeezing a sponge, transferring water from one bowl to the other. Give them a little sponge and give them small bowls. So let the sponge drink up the water in one bowl and then keep squeezing it in the other bowl. And don't make it very long, otherwise they'll get bored. And that's about it. And in the next video, I'm going to show you a lot of aids 4-5 aids I'll show you which I have, and I'll mention a few which you can use to develop their writing skills. So fun toys which you can just buy off the rack. Alright then, bye bye.